Okay, we're gonna start off by changing our eye color, and the contacts I'm using are from Pinky Paradise, so I will link them down below if you guys are interested. Next, we're going to be moisturizing, and guys, I've seriously been obsessed with this moisturizer. I love it so much. And to add a healthy glow to our skin, I'm also going to be adding this glow stick. And I got both of these items in my vegan subscription boxes, and I will link those down below too if you guys are interested. So I'm just going to rub those products into my skin real well, and then I'm going to put on my foundation. The foundation I'm going to be using is the Nars All Day Luminous, and the brush I'm using to apply it is from Sigma. This foundation can dry really fast, so just make sure you work in sections when applying it to your face. And I usually apply my foundation after doing a really dramatic eye look, but I totally forgot to do it after my eyeshadow. So after applying the foundation, I didn't powder it, I just went ahead and put on the eyeshadow. In that case, if I got any fallout, I could just wipe it off and apply more liquid foundation. And the eyeshadow primer I'm using is Eden, and this is from Urban Decay. This is just a sample that you get when you buy their eyeshadows. So I'm just making sure to spread that evenly all over my lid, and I'm also applying it to my lower lash line. So the eyeshadow palette I'm going to be whipping out is the Morphe 35O palette. I'm using this taupe color to set my lid so it's not super sticky when I apply my crease color. So I'm going to be grabbing this lightish brown, and I'm going to be applying it to my crease with a nice fluffy brush. And we're applying this light brown to the crease because it'll really help blend out that black that we're going to be applying to the lid. And to make our transition shade a bit darker, I'm going to be grabbing this reddish brown, and I'm going to be applying it on top with the same brush. I love warm brown, so this is going to look super sexy underneath the black. Am I right? Yes, yes. So after blending that out for a good amount of time, I'm going to be using this black eyeshadow from this NYX palette. But before that, I'm going to be grabbing this black gel liner and applying it all over my lid. Not all over it, but a good amount because we are going to smudge it a bit. So yeah, don't go too crazy with the eyeliner. Or you could go ahead and use an eyeliner pencil. It really doesn't matter, but you do want a black base. So using a smudge brush, I'm going to pack on all that black eyeshadow on my lid and just pack it on and blend it. That's pretty much it. This is super simple. I can't really explain it any other way. I'm no makeup guru, so this is the way I do a smoky eye, and yeah, it just requires a lot of blending, so just take your time with it. So using a clean, short, fluffy brush, I'm going to use that to help blend out that black a bit in the crease area. It's important to blend out that black, so yeah, just smoke it out. And grabbing that reddish brown again, I'm going to be applying some more of it in the crease just so it stands out and looks, you know, noticeable. And after applying that, I'm grabbing a large, clean, fluffy brush, and I'm using that to blend out all the edges of the smoke, of the brown, of just everything, you know? Now that we're done with that, we can go ahead and finish the face. So I'm going to be applying the concealer all over my eye, and I'm using it to clean off the edges of my eyeshadow, just so it looks all clean and neat. I'm also applying concealer on the bridge of my nose to give it a nice little highlight. And I'm going to blend everything out with my Real Technique sponge. I love it, and I'm not even using it damp, I'm using it dry because I was too lazy to get it wet. But yeah, that's me. I also decided to put concealer on my forehead because I wanted to brighten it up because I just felt like it looked too dark. So after giving everything one last final blend, I'm going to be grabbing my Cover FX translucent powder, and I'm going to be applying it with the back of my Real Technique sponge. I'm also planning on leaving this powder on my under eye for a good amount of time just so it leaves a good highlight. I'm also going to be grabbing my Ofra Cosmetics banana powder, and I'm using this to set the rest of my face. Since this is more of a dramatic look, I am applying powder all over my face just so it's set really nicely. Okay, no joke, this is probably my favorite part ever. I'm going to bronze the outer parts of my face with my dome brush just so that I have that nice summer glow, you know, looking all bronzed. I like to use a warm bronzer, but if you are more fair, then you could go with a more cool tone. And after blending that everywhere, I'm going to go ahead and contour, which I find very essential because I have a round face and this actually gives me cheekbones, the cheekbones I never had. So I literally contour everywhere, and I also like to apply it right next to my mouth because it just, I don't know, just makes my face structure look better, I think. And I'm also grabbing this dusty rose-ish blush, and I'm applying that to my cheekbones. Next, I'm going to shape and sculpt my brows with this Dipbrow pomade. I literally fill in my brows the same way all the time, and I do have a tutorial on it if you guys want to go more in depth, and I will link that down below if you guys want to watch that. And I'm usually pretty messy when filling in my brows, so I do always clean them up with some concealer. After cleaning them up, I'm going to go ahead and use my tinted brow gel to lighten up my brows and match it to my hair color. After the brows are done, I'm going to go ahead and wipe away all that excess powder under the eyes. And because we left it on for so long, it left such a pretty glow. I am in love. Yay! So now I'm going to be grabbing that reddish brown again, and I'm going to be smudging it underneath the eye just so we have some balance. And I'm going to highlight all over my face using the Glow Kit. You can add as much or as little highlights as your heart desires. I just wanted a small little natural glow, you know. Just add that highlight on all the high points of your face and you will be looking like a glowy goddess. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some Luminous mascara. I also applied some false lashes, but I did that off camera because the first lashes that I applied looked a little bit too, hookerish. So for the lip, I decided to go for a nude color. This is Magic Wand by Colourpop. It is the perfect nude, and it's super hard to find one, especially with my skin tone. I feel like it usually just washes me out. And this lip gloss is from Velvet 59. After that, I decided to smudge some black on my lower lash line because I kind of wanted it to look a bit darker. And to finish it off, I just added a bit more highlight to my inner corners, and that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.